Hello everyone, my name is Sharon Gordon and I am the director of SG Web Craft Ltd. I deliver bespoke training sessions using your software. I started SG Web Craft in 2009, which is a little while ago, but I didn't do a lot with it at that time. I was still working full time, and but I felt that I wanted to do training in my own way. So I started it up, and I thought I would be able to I'm just going to put the timer on so that I would be able to deliver training how I wanted to do it, because I believed I had a really unique way of delivering training. I started life as a secretary. I'd been to college. I'd learned to type, do shorthand, law, did a bit of law and economics, and that was that. It was in the legal field. But then a few years later, I found that teaching people or showing people, what I'd learned really got me excited, and and people understood what I was saying, which was the main thing. So I thought, well, let's try going into teaching. So I went to work for a local authority, did my first year teacher training, loved that, and then it went from strength to strength. So I've been in the industry, I was counting it up the other day, for nearly 40 years. I had the wonderful opportunity of traveling in my role as an IT trainer, working and training lawyers, accountants, secretaries, or support staff in various fields in countries like Dubai and Doha and Muscat, etc., and even Riyadh. Went to Riyadh, myself and a colleague, and also all over the UK. In my recent role, I've been working more with change management. So where companies want to, they are changing the way that they work. They're looking at their digital way of working, which is a big change for quite a few people who've been in the firm for a long time. So I've worked with the change and communications team, and that means not just creating the training guides and the quick reference guides and the videos and training sessions, but also helping people to navigate the new way of working that they're being asked to do by the people that they work for. Sometimes it's a bit of a it's like pulling teeth for some people, because they don't want to do it, because they've been doing their same role for 20 years or so, and they can't see why they have to change. But what we have to try and get across to them in the change management team is that the change is happening, and we want them to embrace it and go through it as smoothly as they can, and make the pain go away. It's not as bad as they feel. So we handhold them and basically help them through the period there, and just support them basically in their role, and try and get across to them how beneficial this new way of working will be for them. So as well as being an IT trainer, I also dabble in web design. However, my web design is, I like to think it's a little bit unique, because I work with people who have created their own websites using GoDaddy, Wix, Vistaprint, and just created a website, but they aren't comfortable with doing it, and it isn't as easy as the advert makes out. So what I'll do is I'll go into the application, have a look at the parts of the application that I think that they need to know. They'll ask me some questions, and I'll go and find it out for them, and then I'll go and tell them where it is, show them how to use it, and once they're happy, I'll send them on their way, and that's it. If people want to come back to me because they can't remember where to find things or that, they can do that. And that's the kind of service that I will give to my clients. My mantra is learning must be fun and accessible and easy to understand for it to be of true value to the learner. So I believe that I enjoyed learning, and I can't understand why anyone wouldn't want to enjoy learning. So for me, if I'm enjoying myself and I'm learning some stuff, that's all good. And I believe that people retain more information if they are enjoying what they're doing. I pride myself on the fact that I am an engaging and very patient and thorough trainer, and I'm very passionate about working to a very high standard. I am TAP and MOS certified. So TAP is a training certification that I gained, and MOS is also a Microsoft Office specialist. I did that as well, and I've got my certificate of education. COLF is, I'm a certified online, as you can see, learning facilitator there, and there's my certificate of education that I have as well. As SG Web Craft, as my company, I show people here. I might change that to I help people to see how they can best navigate their existing software that saves them time and possibly money to carry out their day-to-day tasks by looking at what they're currently doing and finding an alternative way of working that will give them more time to work on the more complex tasks during their day-to-day. I'll also create not only the bespoke training sessions and run those, I'll also create the training videos and any quick reference guides that they need to leave with them once I have left their premises.